I now invite Joana Perez to offer remarks on behalf of the Centennial Honors College.
Thank you, Provost Clow. Échale ganas. Picture this, a barren and scorching land, thorns scratching your skin, dirt blowing into your eyes, picking lemons from sunrise until sunset. This is what my parents did when they came to the United States to live the American dream. My parents constantly asked themselves, if this is our reality, what will come for our children? They hoped and prayed that my siblings and I would escape this reality, their reality. Coming from a Mexican-American household and trying to succeed in school was difficult for me. My first ever homework assignment was a word scramble, and I couldn't for the life of me figure it out. So I asked my mom for help, but she looked at me with a heavy heart and said, "Si tan solo podía, hija, pero no puedo." You see, my parents only completed school through the 8th grade, didn't have the chance to learn English, and definitely did not have the opportunity to go to college. I, on the other hand, learned English in grade school and embraced the mindset that I could be a good student. No, that I could be one of the best students. I set out my educational journey to prove to my parents and everyone that even though no one in my family had received a formal education, I could. From elementary to high school. Thank you. From elementary to high school, I learned to adapt to change, and I became an excellent student. Little did I know the real challenge would come once I started applying to college. Even before taking my first step into the classroom, I had to apply for scholarships, fill out applications, and financial aid paperwork, as well as meet with an advisor. Plus, everyone in my life expected me to know my major, but I was so focused on getting in. Perhaps some of you felt the same way. When you wanted to enter college, you knew you wanted to go, but you had no idea what you wanted to major. My mother would often tell me, "Échale ganas, hija. Give it your all." When she saw me overwhelmed during the application process, she saw me, a first-generation college student, worrying about meeting the family's expectations, paying for school, making friends, and being prepared enough. She saw me work through all these struggles and more. Even though the application process was challenging, I did it. I made the choice to enroll in a community college, and I'm glad I made that decision. It's true when they say college opens doors for you, because this is exactly what happened. I met 2 influential individuals who shaped me during those 2 years. The first is Anthony Law, who gave me the opportunity to see the beauty in volunteer work and leadership. The second is Chris Barber, who sparked my interest in the criminal justice field from the moment I walked into his classroom. As a Hispanic woman, I had hesitations about going into this field, but he showed me how my challenges could work to my advantage. Can you recall who shaped you during your first 2 years of college? Was it a professor, a relative, a friend? Community college only took me 2 years into my education. As I continued to excel in my course, I kept hearing my mother's voice, "Échale ganas, hija." I thought, if I made it this far in my higher education, I need to see where this could go next. A 4-year university might be a little bit stressful, but I knew I had to go. I was a certain way ahead, but I had to give it my all. I felt a couple of steps behind everyone when I began my WIU journey because I was a transfer student. I had to navigate a new campus, understand Western online, get familiar with new professors and peers, all during a global pandemic. I was overwhelmed, but I heard, "Échale ganas, hija," in the back of my mind whenever I had self-doubts. Échale ganas. So I told myself, I know I can do this. I'm halfway there. Western truly made me feel like I made the right decision in my education and future career. All my professors were supportive and wanted me to succeed, especially Jill Myers. She expected nothing but the best from her students. She wanted me to prove myself and show that I had what it takes. It was thanks to her classes that I realized nothing would be given to me, and if I wanted to succeed in this field, I had to really work for it. So to Dr. Myers, thank you for pushing me to excel. Échale ganas. There are so many reasons why I shouldn't be the one speaking to you today. With my family's difficult circumstances, my own self-doubts, I could have easily given up on my dreams. But from the guidance from others and pushing myself, I continued on. Now that I have completed this part of my journey, I am excited to guide my siblings on their paths. My sister will be attending her first year of college, and my little brother will be going to kindergarten. My journey won't end here, but will continue in my graduate studies and career. Coming from a family that has no formal education and picked lemons for a living, to be here receiving my bachelor's degree is my parents' dream come true. No matter where you come from, no matter the circumstances, it is possible. Échale ganas and congratulations.